I told all of my brothers, let's do it right now. Can't be like the mothers, we gotta stand out. We ain't like these people that fit in the crowd. They know we some leaders, they follow the route. Gon' make them believe when they in doubt. My grandmama watching, I know that she proud. I be so right at my head in the clouds.
Big scoop, TV. Welcome, Scoop. Matrix reloaded. Go tap and listen, baby. Scoop TV.
So Scoop, man, I was doing a little bit of homework on you, man, and I see Scoop, you be into a lot of stuff.
Yeah, definitely.
And you know, I really wanted to interview you though, because like, okay, you used to putting other guys in front of the camera, you know what I mean? Like now, so how does it feel to you to be on the other side of it?
It's always good. Like I really love getting interviews, so I got a lot to say, and I got a big story that I really want to get out there. And on top of that, like knowledge. Like every time I'm spitting something, I'm doing so other people could gain just as well as me. So I always like doing interviews for real.
No doubt. You're into a lot. You got merchandise, you got music, you're a videographer, do videos, you got like you got the merch, you direct a lot of videos too. You do you produce your own music too?
Yeah, kind of here and there. I do a little bit of the production as well. I just grew into doing that because like, I don't know, I like to say like this, it makes things a lot cheaper for you when you be able to do it for yourself, you know. And it's good to learn it too, you know.
Right. It's always good to learn. That's what I'm here for, man. Like I really want to learn from you guys, you know what I'm saying? I don't have anything to like teach you guys about the industry. I mean, well, there are some guys I guess I could teach a thing or two, but for the most part, I'm just learning from you guys. I mean, this is all about you guys. You know what I'm saying? Like I like to say that blackout shoot stars. You know what I mean? So that's one of our little slogans. But like I said, you do your own videography. So which aspect of this industry do you like the most, Scoop?
For real, I'm the most comfortable with doing interviews just for the simple fact, like, sometimes I do really want to get to know a lot of the artists that I actually work with before, you know, you might want to take another venture and want to do the music videos and stuff like that. Some people do, they actually book their interviews first, then we might get into the music videos. So it's always good to just do the interviews and get to know people's story, which like I was talking about earlier, it's like we see these artists all the time and they really see somebody evolve and really like know the authenticity of what they're doing is real and really get to know who they are. It's good, like I mean, and I want to have that platform where they can just watch. Somebody can just go on Scoop TV. Say if you like further on the road, like for instance, like Lil Baby or something like that. I do an interview with Lil Baby. Not everyone, he's globally, but not everybody in the world knows who he actually is as a person type shit. So it's just good to be having a platform for people to really get to tell their stories. So I like the interviews for the most part.
Is music just like making your own music? Is it just like a passion of yours? Like you
It's something I really grew into, honestly. Like I wouldn't say like I always wanted to be a rapper, but over time I was saying like, you know, I made my first jam. It really started from when I was in college and I was already in a group that we kind of already was dealing with music. I don't know if you heard of DSB. DSB. He got an invitation. Shout out to DSB. He got an invitation. Yeah. Shout out to her and shit. But so like I was always rocking with them. You know what I mean? So it kind of like was one of them things. Like I'm also trying to rap too, bring something to the table as well. For real. So it was something that I really grew into. I had a nice little song. I put a song out when I went to Clarion called "She Just Wanna Party." And it caught a nice little buzz up there. I was like, why not take it serious? And like, I really had a nice little fan base with it. So I just put, So how long ago was that? I would say Well, when I made that jam, I graduated about like 4 years ago from college. So like about 4 years ago.
Okay. So you say you went to college. Did you go for something in the industry? Or
nah, that's the crazy thing, and that's how it usually happens with a lot of people that go to college. Like you don't even end up doing what you originally went to go there for.
No doubt.
So I actually went there for I graduated my liberal arts degree and a minor in business. So you could say kind of like hand in hand with the business part of it.
Okay. That explains your entrepreneurial spirit. I see you getting down. You got some nice merch. I like it. You know what I mean? Make sure you guys get that merch from Scoop TV. Scoop TV is a movement, man. Shout out to Scoop. How much music do you got in your own? Like how much music did you make? Like
that's actually really out there. I had a whole project that I did. That was like my first mixtape, which was probably like I'll say that was about 3 years ago. But as far as like singles, I'm actually about to put out a new single that's coming out anytime soon by my boy 0626 on the production. He did the video for me.
Okay. 0626. Shout out to 0626.
So I'm dropping that pretty soon, and I've been really gearing up for this album that I'm actually about to drop called Peabody the Mixtape. It was dedicated to the old school that I used to go to. That said so many memories there.
Shout out to Peabody.
Yeah, man. A lot of memories there.
I bet.
A lot of my music's on iTunes. You can go on iTunes. I got that Ruthless Scholars out right now. What else I got on there? I got Peabody. Yeah, my single off the tape called Peabody. Check that out. You just all capital letters, Scoop TV. You get everything you need from me.
No doubt. Make sure y'all log on. What's been your experience like working with a lot of the different guys in Pittsburgh? Like, give me the best thing and the worst, like in a pro con type of deal. Like,
I would say, well, the good part is it's actually like I said, you see people on the internet. You don't know who these people are. Like, you know what I mean? Like as far as like some of the artists and stuff like that. And for really me get that like a hands-on feel, you get like a good vibe with somebody is as good to know. So this meeting new different people, building new connections is probably like the best part of it. You know what I mean? Just seeing yourself grow as far as like my brand is of its own and myself as a person, and seeing other people grow too, and knowing like there's a lot of people I gave their first interview to, and to see where they are now is just it's amazing.
That's decent. So
the cons, I feel like more so with the music video aspect, for real. People want their stuff so quick, and sometimes it can be very annoying.
Right. It's all good. You can edit that.
But it just was basically with that. It's like some people, they're kind of anxious. I understand how it is, but like it could be very annoying when you really want the perfect product, and a lot of people don't understand the hustle that you had to put behind it. So
definitely, that's like I was explaining to guys like with these interviews, like it's the process behind how we want to release it is like we want to have time to make a presentation of this, and even maybe a little leaning more towards a show of it than just like an interview experience. That's also why I try to create a little bit of space for it, for people to move around if you want to. This move, that's stationary. But depending on how you feel when you come through, you feel me? Like this is when you got. I mean, you as a media person, you got and you controlling those microphones and cameras and stuff, like you're giving the opportunity to whoever sits in front to present them. This is your time to shine for real in front of the camera. You know what I'm saying? Like this is. I mean, and I didn't know. I mean, you so like talented. I mean, you spread around. Like you do different stuff. Like you ain't just do one thing. So it's like I understand. How that is. So I mean, you got to switch modes. So, definitely.
That is very true. Yeah, I can attest to that a lot. Like people don't understand that though. Like, you know, like it's definitely some things that, like, if people could really sit down, sometimes I do wish somebody could actually record my life to let them know what I go throughout the day. And with this stuff, you'll lose a lot of friendships, you'll lose a lot of different relationships. But it comes with it, man. When you're so focused that this happens, you know, and some people don't understand that. And you gotta understand, you're the chosen one. You're the one that, you know what I mean, is going to be make sure that everybody's straight and stuff like that. So I just look at me doing so many different things where some people might not understand it. Like, why he does that, you gotta focus on one thing. You don't have to. If you expand your mind enough, you can do whatever you want. You know what I mean? So that's what like by me doing that, I really want to portray that for other people to understand that as well.
Right,
so,
right.
I study, bro. Like I really like to study.
Right.
I watch a lot of Breakfast Clubs. A lot of Zach TV. I always bring up Zach TV. That was one of my favorites.
Shout out to Zach TV.
That was one of my favorite interviewers. And before he passed, like I actually got to talk to him on the phone, and he was just telling me like different little techniques of how he go about doing the interviews and stuff like that. So so like I know how to cater my interview and how the way I want it, because most of the questions I'll ask is somebody that will want to ask me the same thing. So that's how I usually conduct my interviews.
Right. I guess, I mean, you know, I'm new to this, man. I honestly don't even like to talk much, you know. Yeah, right. Like, I'm one of those guys.
You know, that's crazy, bro. Swear. Same.
But, you know, again, in my effort to just trying to, you know, help Blackout grow and evolve into something bigger.
And that's real, man.
I mean, because you know, I am. You know, Black ain't reached his full potential yet. If people think he's a beast with these videos, wait, they ain't seen, you know, yet. We got something in store, you know what I mean? And I'm just trying to meet people myself, you know, just let people know a little bit about me and what I'm trying to do, you know, and what I might possibly bring to the table, you know, because I might be able to help you do something. Or we might be able to work. I mean, it ain't even about me helping you or you helping me. It's about the win-win.
The win-win. And that's,
you feel me,
man, I'm glad you got into that too, because it's like a lot of people don't think like that, man. It's room for everybody to eat. I mean, even the people, that's why I wanted to reach out, because it's like, it's unheard of. Well, I'm gonna say unheard of, but like a lot of people don't do interviews, bro. And I understand. I ain't never really understand that. So that's why I really was taking it to my advantage. Like, all right, I'm gonna start doing interviews, and I'm gonna reach out to other people to actually get on their platform, so we can, you know what I mean, my fan base, your fan base, we can, you know what I mean, make something work. But a lot of people don't think like that. There was people that I was first reaching out to when I first was doing it. It was like so standoffish, right? Like, because I'm doing the same thing as them, they can't do it as well. And it's just like, I ain't never understood that for real. For we here to eat, you know what I mean? Like, we all in the same position, we all in Pittsburgh, we all trying to get somewhere. Why not just come together and make something happen? But it's just a mental thing, bro. Once we kill them egos, kill the ego, that's the only way we're going to end up really winning and growing and going further than we ever can be, for real.
You know, Scoop, us as creatives and, you know, creative types and folks in the industry, you know, the one thing that people have to realize is that it puts everybody in the industry in a position where, you know, we or they feed off of each other. You know what I'm saying? But they don't want to give each other credit for it. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's like you know, somebody like another rapper might inspire you a little line, but you don't want to. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to acknowledge it, or you might not even like them for real. So you don't want to give them their props for real. But we as human beings and people, we feed off of each other, man. You know what I'm saying? We feed off of each other, and it's a healthy thing. It's like kind of like two sword fighters, you know, sharpening their blade. We practicing. You gotta.
No, that's true. That is very true, and that's what I like to call like envy is really like love and hate at the same time, bro.
Yeah, like heavyweight champions got to spar or something. Somebody got to spar with them dudes and get their shit on point, help them get their reflexes right and stuff like that.
Right. Yeah, like I was always big on stuff like that too. Like if you see something like I don't know, like ain't nothing wrong. It ain't nothing to say. It's free to support and show love. Like I see somebody doing their thing, I ain't gonna go behind closed doors and say like I'm gonna let everybody see that. Like I mean, you doing your thing, keep doing your thing. Like I mean, and it's not no it never was no competition with me, man. Because I feel like when you start like competing, you're already losing.
So, like me being a guy who does many things myself, you know, I often search for and need an extra set of hands. So, and then with all the aspirations that you have of growing, Scoop TV into something bigger than it is, right? I know you probably already ran into the need for an extra set of hands.
Yeah.
So how do you go about getting somebody to help you with Scoop TV or help you with your productions?
Yeah, that's a good question. Like usually I do the reaching out. I usually like working with a lot of people that's like just starting out for real, because there's some things I don't know everything. Like there's some things that, like for instance, you might know that I don't know, and there might be some stuff that I might know that you might know. So I'm always good. I'm always like willing. Like I'm not one of them type of guys where I feel like I'm just too good to work with anybody or anything like that. If I see you working or you at least want to try, and like I see your hunger and your growth is like it's just like it's compatible to what I'm doing. Come on, let's get it. Let's work. And I always been like that for real, because I know how it was starting out for me. Like a lot of people, arms wasn't open as mad as it is now. You know what I mean? In the position they is. So to see me to be evolved to where I'm at now, to where I'm going, I actually built my own platform and still want to like reach out to people and stuff like that. Like there's nothing wrong with that. I'll just reach out to whoever I want to work with. I mean, they get back with me, do. If they don't, they don't. I ain't gonna get my feelings about it.
How important do you think it is to be a showman? I mean, because like from what I see, I come up. I'm from the old school, so I come up on LL Cool J and all that stuff. And see, LL is one of my favorite dudes of all time. I think he's the original GOAT. I mean, he's the first dude that even called himself the GOAT. Feel me? Like he's the GOAT for his rap. Because that's my opinion. But the reason why I say that is because LL was a beast lyrically. LL was a showman. LL was gonna give you a show. Uncle L was gonna give you a show, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was always about the ladies too with him. You feel me? It was always giving a show. He was always about the ladies, and he spit fire. So I like LL. He didn't lack personality as an artist. So how important do you think personality is in being an artist and then putting on the show?
It's big, for real. I think that's what keep people entertained, for real. Like, people, you got the artists that sometimes, like I say, you might not know too much about. They ain't too all out there and friendly and stuff like that. That's cool. But at the end of the day, these people are buying into you. Why are they buying into you? Like, why are they spending money buying your merch or whatever it is that you got to offer and stuff like that? So I just feel like more personality-wise, like there's sometimes where I do so you might actually I might go live, you get to actually see how I am. Like, a lot of people to attest to seeing my interviews. They might know me from my interviews and doing what I do, but they don't know me personally.
Right.
This is good. Like this is a good opportunity for a lot more people to understand the intellectual side of me and stuff like that. Because a lot of people think that might be something I lack, but you don't know until you get to know me. So thankfully, that entertainment and stuff like that, that's showing your personality is very good, and they know what you're buying into and stuff like that. So that's definitely good.
Where's the most interesting place that this industry has taken you in, and in what position were you in? Like, were you the videographer, were you producer, or were you the artist, or whatever?
The artist, for real. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I did a lot of big things. Like, I worked with a lot of different people around the city as far as like the video stuff. But like, as far as me being in front of the camera, like the biggest things, like doing these interviews, like the first big kind of interview that wasn't in the city, I did something out in New York. On this radio show out there, that was pretty big for me. Like, just knowing that, how good I can network and really get myself out there. So that was real big for me, for real. Oh no, I lied. I was on TV before.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Oh, I seen you on Lynn Hayes Freeland. I seen
her. She's so nice.
Lynn Hayes Freeland, right?
Nice lady. And this is, like I said, like, you never know. If you just reach out, open up your mouth, you don't know how far that could go. And how I put together it was just it was easy for her. If I just hit her up on Facebook and she made it happen, and that showed me right then and there separation of what I wanted to do, like how hungry I am to actually get my name out there and stuff like that, and being like one of the first people I knew that was actually on TV. You feel me? So that was good, man. That was real. That was real big for me.
Shout out to Lynn Hayes Free.
Yeah, shout out to her, man.
And go check Scoop TV out on there. You know what I mean? What's the link on there?
I think it's on CBS News. I'll put it somewhere so everybody can see it. But CBS News, probably CBS News, and then type in Scoop TV.
Okay.
And then I'll be right on there. Yeah, that was real big, man. That was a good way to start my year off too, because it was like, I think January 2nd I went on there, so that was right into. I shot a video the day before. The next day I was on TV, so that was big for real.
Do you think you benefited from that, and how?
Yeah, definitely. That was like the most. I got close to 1K likes and stuff like that. It was just, It was a lot of different things. People around the time, like I had a jacket on that I was about to sell. I had so many different inquiries. A lot of love on the net, you know what I mean? It was just a lot of different things. I just seen that my page expand for real after that. A lot of people who probably wasn't non-believers, they really start believing in when they seen that. And I just want to keep doing stuff like that. I want to reach out to other TV shows as well too. Like it was definitely game changer for me.
So what did you like most about that TV experience? I mean, being there like at a real you said that they did that they shot it at CBS?
Yeah. Just the professionalism of the whole thing. It was just like I never been on no set like that. I mean, we got like a little small set in the college I used to go to, but for that to be like, yo, that's something I was watching growing up, like you would see on that channel, like, and for now that I'm on there, the best part of it was really seeing making my mom, like she was happy as hell to see that too. That was just something different for me. Like I said, I never made her happy before, but it was just like knowing that I was really on TV and she got to experience that with me was big.
So you wasn't so when you was there, you wasn't looking around like as Scoop TV. I mean, like behind the camera, and you into producing stuff like that too, right? So you was you in there looking like that?
Bro, I was like, what? Yo, that's crazy that she had my logo real big in the back. I felt like I was on the Ellen DeGeneres show. Like I thought I was on some Oprah or something. That's how I was treated. Like for real. Like I was like, damn, like. Yo, I really got myself here, like, and the people, you know what I mean? My team got me here, like, we all here, we going hard. Oh, that's crazy.
That's decent, man. That's decent, man. So, what you think we could do, man? Like here in Pittsburgh, as a whole. I mean, and I know this is wishful thinking because I know there's certain dynamics. I know I'm from the streets, so I'm from the north. I'm from over here, so I know the streets though. But I've been all around the city, all that. So I know that. Dudes is real cliquish. I know that it's kind of hard to get other dudes to work together.
Right.
On stuff. But I think that's slowly changing. You know what I mean? I think it's slowly changing. So I mean, and I know besides continuing to do Scoop TV and what you do there, and with that, I mean, what do you think? What's the best advice you can give the industry as a whole? I mean, if you could point or steer this whole industry yourself. You know what I mean? Where would you steer it to? Like, where's the ideal point where you would steer it to?
Honestly,
I'm in Pittsburgh.
Yeah, when in Pittsburgh, I would say like I would really like try to influence people more to start standing in their lane. Like that's really the main thing. And I really feel like
when you say that, what you mean though? Like
this known for what's for what. Like as far as like even what they're rapping in their music and stuff like that too. Because a lot of things like that's going on that really provoke a lot of the stuff that's going on, and the separation between everything is the thing they're rapping about. I mean, we got people that got beef rappers. We got people that actually do too much stuff.
Some dudes are.
Yeah, and then you got some people who really ain't like that. Like we go keep it 100 because like there's a lot of people that really it's not like they chose to be in the street. There's some people that have no choice. and then you got the people that, you know what I mean, they just want to hop in it because it look cool. So if we got people that have the understanding of like, and actually been through some stuff in their life and want to understand like this is not what you need to be rapping about or doing out here, I feel like things will get better. Like, so that's what I really mean, like standing in your lane, just knowing who you are, you know what I mean, being yourself. You know what I mean, we got more people that want to be more leaders versus followers, then things can change. You know what I mean, people will want more willing to work together. Like, I know there's so much stuff going on in Pittsburgh alone. It's like outside of the music. I mean, that really can mess up the business of the aspect of everything. I mean,
Definitely.
and I feel like, yeah, I mean, it is to who you're around, what the energy you keep and stuff like that. I mean, more you just know yourself, do what you're doing, less bullshit people will be getting. And I feel like, so yeah, that's what I was trying to push through.
Watch on my own, but I think I want another one. Shorty on a man, and I think I want another one. I just took a trip, and I think I want another one. She just took a trip, and I think she want another one. She think that it's love, but I think it's just another one. Yeah. Can I spend some time with you? Can I spend some time with you? Yeah. Watch on my own, but I think I want another one. Shorty on my man, and I think I want another one. I just took a trip, and I think I want another one. She just want a kid, and I think she want another one. She said I just love, but I think it's just another one. Yeah. Can I spend some time with you? Can I spend some time with you? Yeah. Can I spend some time with you? Can I spend some time with you? Yeah. Can I spend some time with you? Can I spend some time with you? Yeah. If you move too fast, then busting out her ass, looking at your body in shape like an hourglass. Tell you that keep tripping, you ain't even got no travel bag. But your girls probably got a man